So we've got the Rudest Awakening. This is going to be the showcase between Ultimate Warrior and also Ravishing Rick Rude. The first one is going to be launch a flying attack off the top rope. Warrior won't see it coming. This one is pretty self-explanatory. Just an X or an A whilst on top of the ropes. It doesn't matter how he is. He can be down, he can be up, he can be anything. Then you've got to go with the light combos. With this, it is just a quadruple X. We obviously have the dirty moves there, but you've got to make sure that you are doing it in time. Spamming the X is not going to work on this one, unfortunately. We then have the Irish Whip pullback, which we've seen in the very first or second one with Andre the Giant. It is B, then A, or B to grab, B and the kind of direction, and then A to bring him back. That will trigger the first cutscene, and then you've got to hit your signature pile driver with the opponent in front of you. So this is just standing and make sure that you've got obviously one signature stored up ready for this. So as you can see, we've got the finisher. We just need him to stand in front of us so we know that we have got the signature. RT and X is normally it, and as you can see, we've got it stored up already. You should be able to get it stored up pretty quickly, especially if you are continuing to do these. Then stay on him whilst you don't gas out. A light grapple with you in control. So B and then X. Pretty simple one. This should, and this is definitely not what you need to do. This is just randomly occurred on here. To be honest, I quite like this. This is just an interesting one. I'm absolutely terrible at them as well. I honestly don't know how I win any of them, but I do manage to get through on this one, which is pretty good. He is obviously stunned as well, and I think that is where I've gone for the full works. But from here, we then want to stand him up and then just grab him and then X. So that one, then we've got, I don't know why I've tried that, then the X, and there you go. That's the stay on him. Then obviously you've got the crowd taunt. Pretty easy. Get him on the floor, give him a little crowd taunt. This one's not too much of a long one, and then that one should produce into the next one. So once we've done that, we've completed it, and then obviously we just need to dish out some more damage just to the Ultimate Warrior, which is finished now as well. Then we've got to send Warrior into the ropes and meet him with a big rebound attack. So it is just as he's coming back, XB, whatever, just to make that attack. Easy done. Then obviously you've got to do the charged finisher. You've got to do it in front of him. Obviously I've done this with 3 finishers, so that's not too bad. But obviously with this one, it can be done from the floor as long as he gets up, which is more than fine. Then you've got to work on his arms. So you've got to lift, lift you if his arms aren't there. So you just got to do damage to his arms. It's pretty dead simple, to be honest. Just keep attacking them from the corners. As you can see, X's are always pretty good on him, and then obviously you've got a submission that can do some damage as well if you really wanted to. Then obviously we've got to put him away again with another stored finisher. If you are doing this consistently, this should be pretty simple to get as many as these. If they have obviously kind of gone with the reversal on one of them, then that's fine as well. Then obviously we've got to do it again because it's got to be the cutscene because we didn't do it standing up. Always good. But that should be absolutely everything. The cutscene then finishes off. If you followed it T to T, then you should have everything unlocked.